Welcome back as we continue to talk here sports, and we're focusing on the NHL, which, as they continue to outline protocol for health reasons, they're also making progress on a new CBA, which could be good because it looks like $81 million cap is going to be frozen, which should help the Penguins. Andrew, if that's the case, what's the goaltender situation moving forward?
I think it can remain static depending on what happens in these playoffs. If Matt Murray, really struggles, then you might want to trade him, Bob, but then again, a team might not give you everything you want for him. So I think there's actually a way, much like they did in 2017, keeping Fleury and Murray and using both to win their second Stanley Cup. I could see a scenario with the salary cap in which both are back for next season.
Yeah, I could see them both back for next season, but what about beyond? I mean, do they make it through Seattle when they have that expansion draft?
No. I don't think so.
And if the salary cap stays static, how in the heck are you going to be able to afford Matt Murray? If the Penguins go far, it's probably up to if he's successful this year, but I don't see them being able to afford him even under the current salary cap.
Sure they can.
How?
Patrick Hornquist, you can make other.
Patrick Hornquist, Jack Johnson,
well, but
Richie,
but
they're going to have to replace those guys with defensemen.
He's not unrestricted. He's not unrestricted, so his options are limited.
After this year is what I'm talking about.
I think they'll make it a one-year deal.
Right.
I think they'll say one-year extension. That's it.
All right, real quick, I want to ask you guys about the fact that they have isolation. We've talked about football, we've talked about baseball. They're going to be traveling and moving. This is going to be like the NBA, a bubble. Rich, what are the biggest problems that you see in a bubble in terms of players going through isolation that they're not used to?
Just routine, maybe. Just being out of their element. That's the only problem.
How about the NBA players' problem, Richie? You think they're going to have that issue with the NHL guys?
I didn't hear that. What was that question?
I'm not going to repeat it because Bob knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
Go ask Stephen A.
And
Smith.
that's where you have to put things on hold every now and then. You know?
I'd much rather see a hub situation, a bubble situation, than what's going on with Major League Baseball. I think there's going to be it's going to be a much safer environment for everyone.
We're going to go to a much safer place, a commercial right now. We'll be back with more on the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown.